Good morning, everyone. Today we're fishing for sea trout on the Danish coast. The conditions look really well. It's really nice weather. It's relatively warm. There is some old waves from the last couple of days. We're fishing an excellent spot, a spot that has been really good for this type of year, this season. So really excited to fish the new Winston Air 2 Max, and of course one of the best patterns for this winter fishing, the Glimmer Thief, is of course the fly that's going to be on the leader as the first thing. So really nice to be back out here. It's been way too long since last we've been fishing for sea trout. I have the best of hopes for today. Now it's just a matter of if we can find the fish or not. I hope we will. Take a look at this morning. I mean, it's impossible not to just be completely in awe and just pure happiness. Just pure happiness. Being out here again is just, well, the best there ever is. Amazing. Let's go get some trout. Drift in the water here, so it has quite a bit of tone, but that's normally quite good. There are some waves here as well, despite the fact that there is not a lot of wind. And I mean, if I were a sea trout, this is where I would hold up. So let's see. On this winter coastline here, it's easier for you to actually find some fish than it is for some fish to suddenly turn up and find you. So basically it's a game of trying out your best spots and just fish as much water as possible and change spots frequently. So we've fished this over here now a couple of times without any result, haven't seen anything. So now we're gonna move on to another hot spot. Down here is another reef that is really excellent, especially here in the cold period. But it's you know, in winter time it's about finding the fish. So now we're gonna go down and fish this for maybe an hour. And if they're there, they're there. If they're not, we're gonna find another spot. We have still a few aces up our sleeves, so yeah, let's go. The flies we use today are primarily in the winter time is a lot of very bright colors, like the glimmer pig, which is the one we've fished most with. Also some bigger bait fish, and of course the eternal flame here is a really nice pattern for winter fishing. For when water is a bit calmer as it is here, perhaps some smaller brendas and the partridge is good bets. I've just put on the ever popular hay thief. Is that what we were calling it?
The pitchfork.
Pitchfork, yeah. It's a way better name in Danish, but the pitchfork is an excellent shrimp pattern. So that's the one I'm gonna give a go now. But for the winter fishing, most of the box is gonna be filled with a lot of very brightly colored and pink in particular. I have this big CF Design vault where I have all the flies. So basically I store all my flies in that one, and then I pick out the individual flies I'm going to use for that day and just add them to the box. That is why the box is not completely filled. I just took out the flies that I think I would need, and then I'm gonna stow them back in there when we're done for today. So and they're dry, of course. So. I think this is probably going to be the last spot for today. We haven't seen a fish yet. It's winter, so conditions are, you know, winter conditions. And that means searching a lot of water, and perhaps you all of a sudden find a small school of fish. Perhaps you don't, but we're going to give it a go at this final location, the fourth spot of the day. The water looks nice here as well. So who knows? We're going to give it a go. So when you're fishing in these winter conditions, it's not only important to change, spot every now and then. It's also important that when you fish, you actually fish as actively as possible. So try to cover water, try to cover as much water as possible. Try to take a couple of steps between each cast. I'm not able to do that right now because then I would bounce into Stefan and not able to cast. But simply try to cover as much water as possible, both while you fish, but also in regards to a lot of different spots. Today we've been on four different places. We haven't seen a fish, but that's basically, yeah, that's how it is during winter. But cover water as much as possible, all the time. That is key. That is key. Prøv lige se, hvor dejligt der er her. Det er skønt at være ude. Well, the day is over. It was unfortunately not a day where we caught any fish, but we had a lot of fun, and it was just awesome to be out here. We got tested the new Simms Fall Run hoodie, which is an awesome piece of equipment to have as a layer under your waders, under your wading jacket, but also in its own right. And this new color, I can't even recall what it's called, but it's a really cool one. Chestnut. Awesome, made with Primaloft that keeps warm even if you're wet. And I dipped my hand a couple of times in the water, so I was pleased with that. Really nice piece of equipment, and also great for everyday use. It's a hoodie. It's nice. It's perfect. I think those are gonna be the final words from today. It was, as always, nice to be out, but it's winter, so no luck with the fish today. We're gonna get some next time, or next time, or whatever. Thank you for watching. Remember, you can buy all the stuff and all fly fishing related at Nordic Anglers. Thank you for watching, and good luck out on the water.